And for the fact that, having sex with a lot of men, it has increased my sexual libido. So I really want to have sex with my husband every time. So if he's not doing what I really want, at some point I don't have a choice. I will be cheating, but I will still stay in the marriage, because I don't want to go back to that. But I will just stick to one man outside my marriage.
You just stick to one man outside your marriage?
Yes.
When you are married, that means you're marrying two men now.
I'm not married to men. If my husband can't satisfy me, I would have to look for a way to satisfy myself.
Like, wait, you look for a way to satisfy yourself, like?
Yes, having maybe like a sugar boy outside, because I know I can't afford him.
So someone giving you a job now, you don't like doing the job?
Why would I want to do the job when I can make the money he's going to pay me for a full year just in one day? I can make a lot of money in one day. This job I'm doing, I've made a lot of money. I've even bought car, because even there was a guy I met, he bought me a car for my birthday because he loves the way I slept with him. He has never had the experience I gave him, so he paid me well. He even bought me a car. So why should I want to work for somebody that will pay me peanuts?
That's just like that.
Yes.
And that's the reason why people are still venturing into it, because like it's coming higher in a higher rate of girls now into prostitution.
Yes.
They like following men up and down. They don't like doing something for them.
Even my friends that we started this together, they even started before me. Like, many of them are still in it. They're still making good money. They're even telling me that you're getting married, you come back to us, because your husband will not give you all these things that you have been seeing outside with us. You should not get married. They've been convincing me. They say even now they're making more money than, like, if I think of the money they are making right now, some of my friends has even bought houses from this business that they are doing, from this job. They bought houses, they made a lot of money.
We don't call it business.
Yes, sometimes we call it work, sometimes we call it job. It's a business. It's a very good business for us.
And it's a human business now, as in supermarket business.
Guys pay well for it, so there's no need to even worry, because what are we even thinking of? They pay well for it. It's a very good job to us.
And you make the money you save just to live.
Yeah, we live large. We do high class things. Sometimes we as girls, we take ourselves out. Pay for our drinks in the club. We live high class life. Buy good clothes. Expensive clothes, expensive jewelry, expensive things. Live like we even live on in locations that are meant for governors. We live well because we are making the money.
And you are not even thinking of maybe the repercussion or something that may after effect of what you are doing?
No, we didn't think of all that, because only the thought of the money alone is, we couldn't think of it. Nobody's even thinking about the future. I'm just the only one that at some point, because of the way I grew up, I really want to have a family, have a better life. That is why I started saving up, even without telling my friends. I planned on leaving them, so I stopped. I set up a business for myself, and I was praying to God that I'll get married at some day, and God blessed me with a husband.
Just like that. Just because of the money, don't even think of the future or the after effect of anything. Just to enjoy life and go.
Yes.
So maybe before you got married, you may have like if they ask you now, like, your body count now, how many?
I can't talk about my body count, because I've slept with a lot of men. Like, I've lost the count. If you talk about count, I can't begin to count them, because I've slept with a lot of men, and I'm not regretting any of it, because I've made good money for myself. I've made a good life for myself. I've lived, like, I've gone to places. So even if I'm married now, I wouldn't start looking at what are all this. I'll enjoy my marriage, because I know I've lived that life. I've enjoyed I've been to almost everywhere in the state. I've gone outside the country. I've lived okay.
But okay, now what if you have tested many men, now you got married to one particular person now, and the person couldn't satisfy you?
If he doesn't satisfy me, I will look for a way to help him to be able to satisfy me. And for the fact that having sex with a lot of men, it has increased my sexual libido. So I really want to have sex with my husband every time. So if he's not doing what I really want. At some point, I don't have a choice. I will be cheating, but I will still stay in the marriage because I don't want to go back to that. But I will just stick to one man outside my marriage.
You just stick to one man outside your marriage.
Yes.
When you are in marriage, that means you're marrying two men now.
I'm not married to men. If my husband can't satisfy me, I would have to look for a way to satisfy myself.
Like, wait, you look for a way to satisfy yourself, like?
Yes, having maybe like a sugar boy outside because I know I can afford him.
You now be paying him?
Yes, I'll be paying him. I'll be paying him because he'll be able to satisfy me while I still stay in my marriage.
What have been the most difficult challenge you people have got doing that, or like something that have made you afraid, or something that most difficult thing that when you met along the line, the challenge you have met towards doing that, your job or your business as you called it, the prostitution?
Okay, there was this one time we were asked to come. They gave us a part payment, so it was not in the same state we were living. We had to travel, so traveling to that place, we got there, and after paying a lot of money, preparing ourselves and all that, we got there, and what we were expecting was not what we got. There are sometimes too that clients say they will pay about 500k, but they will end up giving you 100,000, 200,000, so things like that happen sometimes. Sometimes there was a guy that slept with about three. He did a threesome, and the next morning we didn't see him again. He didn't pay us, so it was our loss.
And you people have take transport to that place, and you will now take transport back. Yes,
so it was our loss, but that didn't stop us from doing what we are doing because we know we will make up for it.
What is the craziest thing you have done during this work?
The craziest thing we've done, sleeping with a guy on the streets. Yes, that's the craziest thing.
On the street? How? I don't understand.
Like, there was this one guy that had fantasy of sleeping with him on the street, and he was going to pay well, so he decided to sleep on the street, on his street, outside his gates one time, though it was in the night, so we slept with each other. We did a doggy style in the street.
People are not passing or what? I don't understand.
It was an estate, and he had fantasy, though houses were there upstairs and all that, but I didn't care. He was going to pay 1 million, so it was a good pay.
And you just do it like that?
Yes, we did it.
What are other things?
Nothing much. Aside that, I don't think the rest were just normal, having sexual intercourse and getting paid for it. Different locations, different places, different men.
But if you are to advise girls of these days now, that because many of them are looking up to still enter into it, you understand? Some people are graduating from it while some people are getting admission into it. So what do you have to say, advising people going out and advising people coming in, or advising people that is still present doing it?
Generally, I would say many girls do this for different reasons. So I don't know the reasons why many of them do it, but I'll advise that even if they are doing it, they should have a future plan for themselves. Like, they shouldn't take it as their lifetime job and die with it. They should always try to save up and come out from it at some point, because many girls, with the way the country is, even men these days, if they want to give a lady a job, sometimes they will ask to sleep with them, and at some point, if you don't give them sex, they will decide to sack you. So I know many of girls do it for different reasons. So even if you are doing it, once you make good money from it as a lady, I just advise that you try to find something else and start up a life, save from it and start up something good, then plan to settle down. I pray God gives every of us a good husband.
You save money and start. Okay, see, you said people do it for different reasons, but for me, I will say that everybody do it for money. is there any other reason that will make person enter into prostitution without, if not that money the person is getting from it? Is there any other thing that will make you?
Yes, there are other reasons. Like some girls, I've encountered some girls that say they were raped at a very young age, so that made them always wanting sex. So aside the money, they are always getting the sex. So since they are getting the sex to satisfy their urge, they'll get the sex and also get the money from it. So it's a good call.
Okay, you see, the money is still involved, you understand? And so someone cannot have maybe a one man that will now be giving you, because some men love sex, that they can have it at any countable time they want. They will not be tired. You cannot have somebody that can be giving it to you anytime you want it, rather than going into prostitution.
Well, the money is also involved. Like you said, the money is involved. So if the man that is giving you sex, is not paying well, at some point you have to leave and go for the one that is both giving you the sex and the money.
And they cannot even stay in a relationship. They must be in
prostitution. You can't be in one relationship. It's hard. It's very, very hard. You can't stay faithful to one man, no matter what. Even if he's good with sex, you want to encounter other ways, other things. It's like gaining experience too.
You cannot stay in a relationship. But if you want to get married, how will you now get married? Will you be able to marry one of all those people that has been doing it with you?
It depends. There are some guys that meet girls as prostitutes and still decide to want to get married to them. They feel like they can change them. And some girls too, actually, if they see a man that is actually serious and they're really ready to settle down, they become faithful.
You can just come down and become faithful.
Yes, it happens like that.
So now a girl can enter into prostitution because she wanted sex.
Yes.
Just like that.
Yes.
What if you are not get paid, Inko?
Well, some girls have the money, but they want.
If you have the money, why would you now go into?
They want the sex from different men. They want to get the experience because.
How many men can you say you have done it within a day?
No, maybe 2, sometimes 3, depends.
Just for one day?
Yes.
Like maybe with one person, like how many times?
Maybe like 2 times, 3 times, thereabouts. Most men don't go more than 2-3 times.
Why?
It's their choice.
Do you prefer younger men or older?
I prefer older men because they pay well and they come really fast, so it's a good deal. I can be able to go to other businesses.
You don't even care about satisfaction doing this?
No, I don't care about satisfaction. The money is the point.
Just like that?
Yes.
That means you don't have feeling for them?
No feelings. It's just business. Do your job and get paid.
So generally, what's your advice now? Do you advise someone to still?
For me, if you ask me if I still want to go back to that life, I would say yes, because getting married, I don't enjoy the sex for my husband, and he doesn't really give me as much money I used to make in a day, just normal wife and husband things when I ask him for money for stuff and all that. So it depends. On some girls, they want to live large, I understand, so it's their choice.
Will you be happy if your daughter starts such life? Maybe you have a daughter now, the daughter is up to 18, 20, and they started following your footsteps. Will you be happy?
Of course not. I will not be happy. That's why I'm working so hard right now to give my child a better life, so that she would not be able to think of anything that could warrant her to go into that kind of business I did in the past.
Are you sure?
Yes.
But you like doing it, but you not like your child to do it.
I would not like my child to do it because
it's 80 or 90% possible that your child will go the same way you go.
Yeah, it's very possible, but I would try as much as possible to give my child everything she wants, because I did it for the money. So I'll give her everything she wants. I would try my possible best so that she wouldn't have any reason to go out to do that kind of thing because of money.
All right. See you next time. We will still come back for this. Bye. Subscribe, share, and comment.